The task ahead is enormous, as there are 9.2 million children in East Asia who are not in school, of which 3 million are in Southeast Asia, with 34.3 million adults in Southeast Asia still unable to read and write. Inevitably, they are also often society's most underprivileged communities and among the most difficult to reach. Our major concern today is how are we to bring the unreached into the mainstream, especially when those in the mainstream themselves are at risk due to the present global economic climate. Hence, it is especially crucial for us to work hand in glove to enhance existing initiatives, and if need be, develop new ones to realize the aspirations of both CIMIO and also ASEAN, working together as a regional bloc with world bodies such as UNESCO, UNICEF, WHO, gives us a better chance of succeeding. However, while continuing to address issues of access and of equity, there must not be and can never be any trade-off resulting in the sacrifice of quality or the core values that identify and define our uniqueness as members of this family we call ASEAN. In this respect, for the first time, Southeast Asian countries have come together to organize a joint conference with the theme Reaching the Unreached, meeting the Southeast Asian countries to achieve the Education for All goals together by 2015. The 10 proposed collaborative projects to reach the unreached is testimony of our commitment towards this initiative. Malaysia will be taking the lead in 2 of these projects, dealing with issues related to learners with disabilities and education for girls and women. Malaysia will also be participating actively in 4 other projects led by other member countries. My visits, meetings and sharing of experiences with colleagues, directors and personnel at the CIMIO centers in Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, PDR, Myanmar have given me hope and optimism that we are on the right track. I am indeed very impressed with the commitment shown and the excellent work done at these centers. But we can and we must do more, because we do have an advantage. For example, the search for an accommodation between many races, many cultures, many religions is now the world's problem. In respect of fostering cultural diversity and intercultural dialogue, Malaysia, as I am sure is the same for all other member countries of ASEAN and CIMIO, now realizes that our greatest challenge at independence, our racial, religious and cultural diversity, is now clearly one of our greatest assets. We come to appreciate more and more that the value of our national cultural diversity as a strength. We are beginning to think of multiculturalism beyond just a compromise between race and religion, not just a contract to live and let live, but an exciting invitation to work together and to create a unique society also together. We are beginning to be less defensive of our diversity, of seeing only the pretentious sensitivities and pitfalls. We are beginning to be proud of it and to teach our children to see the opportunities in it, to benefit from it, make capital of it, and leverage it. It turns out that unity, prosperity, and openness are not harmonious but mutually necessary goals. It turns out, ladies and gentlemen, that economy is not something beyond culture, but a vital expression of our culture. This is the way the globalization comes within national and regional boundaries of force, which we in ASEAN and CIMIO can harness together for cohesion rather than alienation. Finally, in the context of intercultural dialogue and peace, where escalating intolerance and intercultural tensions continue to pose a threat, there can never be any doubt that our future really lies in the hands of our children. Here I would like to end with a quote from Mary Biggs, Peace Building and Education. By teaching young children the value of respect, tolerance, empathy, and by equipping them with the necessary skills to resolve conflict in a non-violent manner, they are provided with the tools they need now and the tools that they will need in the future to foster peaceful relationships at home, at school, and around the world. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why the agenda for building the ASEAN awareness and ASEAN identity and the agenda for education for all must not fail, even during such difficult times we face today. This last year has been an honor, a privilege which I appreciate and which I will never forget. Thank you for giving me and thank you for giving Malaysia this opportunity. Thank you. Sekian. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah.
สิ่งที่รัฐมนตรีศึกษามาเลเซียเน้นย้ำกับประเทศสมาชิกก็คือระบุตอนหนึ่งในสุนทรพจน์นะคะว่าการจะต้องทำให้บรรลุวัตถุประสงค์ก็คือการจัดการศึกษาเพื่อปวงชนหรือ Education for All ภายในปีพ.ศ. 2558 หรือในอีก 6 ปีข้างหน้าแม้ว่าในขณะนี้ค่ะประเทศสมาชิกนั้นกำลังเผชิญหน้ากับปัญหาและความไม่แน่นอนจากปัจจัยต่างๆค่ะ
Excellency, please.
Excellency Education Minister Julin Laksana Visit, Your Excellency Dato Seri Hisamuddin Tun Hussain, Excellencies, distinguished members of the CIMIO Council, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Thai government, I'd like to thank the CIMIO and ASEAN Secretariat for asking me to address the 44th CIMIO Council Conference and the 4th ASEAN Education Ministers Meeting. Although these two organizations have different scope, they have a common goal to develop human resource. Also, both stress education and training as key to reduce poverty, enhance security, and allow people to better face global changes. Therefore, the decisions that we make here over the next few days will be important to our shared future. I strongly believe that Thailand and the region's future lie in improving the education system and realizing our commitment to provide quality education to everyone. When we talk about quality education, we keep in mind words like flexibility, relevance, adaptability, opportunity, and life choices. As a region, we must work together to develop effective strategies to reach the unreached. We must think about how we can make sure that our children can continue to secondary education after they complete primary education. It is crucial that parents, children, and the communities understand